Hi, and welcome to this channel that I have decided to call Present in Parenting. I call it Present in Parenting for two obvious reasons, and the first is that to be present in parenting is really awesome and helpful, and it's such an opportunity for so many things in the connection to your kids. And the other reason is because it's so many presents in parenting, like in the meaning of gifts. For me, this is a big step to also communicate what I think is really awesome, amazing, and just so interesting in English. So it's probably not gonna be perfect, but I guess there is a perfection in not being perfect. Most of all, it's also a way of communicating that you don't have to be perfect either. And I'm also doing it because I've been working for almost 20 years with kids with special needs in different settings. I've been working in the child psychiatric in a ward, like for psychiatric emergency, and also like daily support to parents and kids with psychiatric problems, if you want to call it that. I've also been working in a treatment home with kids who have difficulties, like socially and also psychologically. It has been an awesome way of learning for me, and I've also been working here in Sweden in the social service. And the last years I've been mostly around kids and families where it's difficulties to attend school. So those areas together can be seen as my area. It's where I've always found myself, around families and kids and teens with challenges. I'm also a mom. I think it's a little bit difficult to say that I'm a mom because, I mean, the word mom could mean so many different things. My experience of being a mom would most likely be different from your experience of being a mom. Maybe some things are similar, some things are different. But I have the experience of living with kids since over 12 years now, actually. And the last 10 years, I think it's 10 years ago. 10 years ago I had this experience of like moving like it was a flip, and I still remember the moment when I really started to watch myself. So it was like this immediate experience of going from being me and just having the experience of being like totally sucked up in my person and being a human being and everything that I might call myself, to very intensively and consciously be the one who actually watch everything I do, everything I think, everything I feel. And it has been really incredible. So that's probably something I will come back to many times, because for me it's a game changer to understand that I'm watching myself. Oh, I have the cutest little bird on the window. He was just looking in here. They are playing outside. That was so lovely. And playing is also something I will probably talk a lot about. So why am I doing this? I am doing this because I am a nerd. I love learning about humans and life. I love watching humans and life, and also, of course, animals, as you see. I live with horses, and I also learn a lot from interacting with horses in small herds and bigger herds, and being around different kind of horses with different kind of energies. The last horse that moved in here, she was like really a fighter. So last year, 3 years with her has been so much about learning about fear, learning about authentic interaction, learning about how to express that, probably boundaries without defense, yeah, and and how to love without needing to get something in return, at least not in the way you think it has to look to be right. So I do this because I think it's so interesting and I really want to share, and I can't stop talking about it when I start talking about it. I also do it because there is so many opportunities in parenting for you to grow, for you to learn, as I was talking about, and also for healing. I think that in this very special and close relationship that you have between a parent and a child, there is so many things that wants to be seen, like all the ways you get triggered. You probably had that experience if you're a parent, or if you're a grown-up human being who in some way have been relating to kids. You have probably got triggered, and those triggers are like doorways into learning about yourself, into looking at what's behind the trigger, in seeing your needs, in seeing your how you perceive things, learning about your perception, and all sorts of stuff that is really helpful if you want to grow as a human being, if you want to evolve, if you want to be more present, if you understand what's happening, if you want to understand what happens inside you, if you want to learn about your reactions and maybe find tools to change reactions to actions. I think this world needs more people who can own their own reactions and act from a more conscious, loving, compassionate space inside. So that's also a reason why I do this, because I have a vision I have a vision that I want to contribute to more loving relationships between parents and kids, between adults and kids overall. And I want to do that because human beings deserve to experience love. Human beings deserve to experience their inner and their inner that word will probably come back, their inner worth and value. I mean, you are born, from my perspective, you're born, and that means that you are valued. You have a value with you. You don't have to do anything to earn it. You don't have to be in any specific way to earn it. You are worthy because you are here and because you are you. And that's something I want you to understand and to see and to experience. I want to contribute to more compassion around kids. I want to contribute to more stronger, healthier connections between human beings on this earth. I want to contribute to more empathy, real empathy. I want to contribute to more a broader consciousness and more presence, because it is in this present moment life is happening, and I think life is too precious, too amazing, too cool actually to miss out on. So I hope to be able to remind you of the gift in parenting and the gift in being present. So the present in parenting and really leaning into the amazing experience of being alive and all the opportunities that come with that. So I hope that you want to follow me on this journey. I hope that you want to support me. I hope that you want to communicate with me and ask all sorts of questions, or tell me when I say something that it's difficult to understand, or if I need to explain something more or better, or whatever that arises inside you. I want to know. So find ways to communicate. You can probably comment here. You can probably go to my website, at least if you're in Sweden right now, it's in Swedish. And you can also find me on Facebook, Hillevi Stråge. Just contact me if you have questions. I think interactions is so helpful, so interesting, so exciting. So yeah, I really hope to have this experience together with you. And until next time, I just want to say that you're amazing. Never believe anything else. This is gonna be so cool. Bye.